Next I want to cover the connectors. Now the connectors are the interface between the bottle and the pump. This is a 100 milliliter 49 millimeter connector. You'll see from here there's two different sizes, the larger one for the 49 millimeter pump, the smaller for the 40 millimeter. Dip tubes are cut to match whichever bottle is going to be selected. Bear in mind, for the Airless system you do not need a connector, that's a direct connect to the pump. The connector here is used to contain the product, and as standard we do not fit a check ball and spring, but we do have a vent valve in the back here. If you have a high viscosity bulk that needs overpressurization, then we suggest you use the ball and spring, or if you have a low viscosity product that may be prone to being tipped over between the filling process and the head fitment, that maybe a ball and spring would be appropriate. This ball and spring valve typically fits down inside of here and allows overpressurization of the bottle before it's connected to the pump. Also on this connector is an elastomer flap valve. This is the vent valve that allows air in to replace the product that you're dispensing out so you don't draw a vacuum. The material used here and the material of the elastomer in the pump seals needs to be checked with your formulation. And one of the things we do when you first supply your bulk formulation is to do a compatibility check to make sure that it's not going to adversely affect the performance of this piece. So typically when we get a bulk in, one of the first things we'll do is check for compatibility with the elastomer seals. We have to ensure that we choose a seal that isn't affected by the bulk, i.e. it doesn't cause either swelling or constriction of the elastomer seals, and so we'll do an immersion test with all of our varieties of gasket. It's normally a 90-day long test. We can take intermediate values off at 30 days and 60 days just to see how things are going, but normally it's best to take a 90-day test because we do see some latent changes with some formulations. So here's a typical example where we've submerged all the products, all the different varieties of gaskets we have in the product, and we'll take those values and plot them and supply them back to you if required.